Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what I feed my chickens to keep them laying all year round, how I store my feed, and so much more. Stay tuned. So today I'm just going to show you a very simple guide. This is just what I feed. This doesn't mean that everybody else feed this, but I feed my chicken this and they lay all year round. I don't get too creative with feeding my chickens a variety of different grains or feed. I noticed that when I start giving them hen scratch or something like that, they get very picky. I want my chickens to eat whatever I give them and I want them to finish it, because if they don't, then I'll just be wasting a bunch of money. So the first feed I want to show you is Game Bird Pellet. This is a 25% protein. I love using this for my hens. It keeps them laying all year round. It gets chicken very plump. And when my chickens are molting, the percentage of protein in this feed will help them grow the feathers back way faster than normal, which keep them laying again. So another thing I like to do with the Game Bird feed is make a mash out of them. I just scoop it up and put it into a cup, however much you like, and then add some water. Make sure the water is 1 inch or 2 inch above the feed, and then you just have to wait until it looks like this or just absorb all the water, and then feed your chickens. They absolutely love it. This is one of their favorite feeds, and you could do this with any kind of pellets or crumble that you like. It's also good for chicks as well. Chicks love it as well. So the second feed I like to use is whole corn. This is a 7% for protein. I like using this during the winter. I usually mix this in with the Game Bird pellets so that my chicken gets something else besides the pellets. At first I was a little bit scared about using whole corn because they're kind of big, but chicken just gobble them down. And I also like to use cracked corn. This is just for my quails because they're not big enough to eat the whole corn. This is a 6.5% for protein. So the next feed I want to show you is layer pellets. This is a very popular feed for chickens. It is a 16% chicken feed. Sometimes it comes with Worcestershire, sometimes it don't. And it also comes in crumble, just in case your chickens don't like pellets, which is very nice. Next on the list is oyster shell. Oyster shell is good for calcium to help a hen produce a hard eggshell when the hen lays an egg. It's also good for strong, healthy bones. It's been very hard for me to find oyster shells, so I had to buy these off of Amazon. But this is a must-have for chickens. So next on my list is dried mealworms. I don't like to spoil my chickens, so don't give them this too much. They'll probably get it every Monday, once a week, and that's it. It's a 52%, but the protein kind of varies where you buy it and what kind of brand they're from. You could definitely raise your own mealworms, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna get the dried mealworms. I recommend you doing some research before you go buy them. My feed stores sell them for way too expensive, so I do not buy from there. I buy it off of Amazon, or you can even go to Walmart. Walmart got some pretty good prices on them as well. So before you head out to the feed store, make sure you check online so you can compare the prices. Now let's talk about chick feed. Some of them come medicated, some of them come non-medicated. Really depends on what you like. For my quails, I like to give them Game Bird Starter Crumble. It is a 28%, and it's pretty good. I feed my chicks start until they start laying or the roosters start crowing. And the last thing I like to give my chicken is actually stuff from the garden or just scraps of leftover. Chicken will just eat them right up. It's fine. Saves you a lot of money as well, which is very nice. And now I want to show you how I stored the chicken feed. I bought this trash can from Walmart. It was really cheap. Works good, but I recently upgraded to these storage bins. I bought these at Walmart as well. Keeps the food dry, keeps the food clean. Whenever I run out, I just refill them up. Keeps the mice and rats out as well. I don't want them digging through my food. And if you're wondering, I bought the little scoopers from Winco. You can also find them at PetSmart as well. But what I do is I scoop the food, put them into a bucket, and then take it to the chicken and feed them. And that's all I feed my chickens to keep them laying all year round, help them with molting. And and everything else in between. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, and share.